Okay, for some reason my camera seems to be bipolar right now, so I'm going to try and get this video done with as soon as I possibly can, and I have to try and get a new SD card at some point, so thanks for that, camera. Okay, so with that said, let's get this started. So, YouTube has been known for fucking up lately. They've been doing a lot of really stupid shit. I'm gonna skim through it because I'm really tired of saying this over and over again. Their copyright system is crap. They've only made it worse as time goes on. They added Google Plus and then took it away once they realized it wasn't doing well, thank fucking God. And they've done tons of other shit. They've increased censorship recently, because, you know, apparently if you curse too much, fuck, I already made that joke like 3 times, so I'm not even as enthusiastic to make that joke anymore. So apparently if you, like, use too much foul language or have some sort of sexual humor or anything like that, you know, you can get taken down, which, you know, okay, I kind of understand that, but really the age restriction is there, why'd they bother? And essentially those guidelines were always there, but they're now enforcing it. It hasn't fucked up the site as much as people thought it would, but it's still concerning to say the least, considering their track record with fixing the site. Massive fucking quotations. So recently, their most recent fuck-up was YouTube Heroes. This is one of the stupidest fucking decisions they have ever made. Ever. Like, I think this is one of the worst decisions a multi-billion-dollar corporation has ever fucking made in... like, just... Okay, so here's what it is, essentially. Essentially, people can go around and do specific things on people's channels, like they can report spam or abuse or false copyright claims, and they'll be treated as a hero for it. Oh yeah, fucking hero. Of all the heroes I know, police officers, firefighters, you know, nurses and doctors, you know, fucking random assholes online. Yeah, those are the fucking heroes right there. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, with that said, you know, the more of that shit you do, essentially it's promoting bullying, the more points you get. Now, I know, like, I think YouTube came out and said that there's going to be a limit to this, like, you can't, like, not necessarily a limit, but if you do it too much and you're actually legitimately spreading false reports, then they're going to take that shit away from you. But let's be honest here, that's not going to fucking matter. And I can guarantee you that they're probably going to use a machine to sort of report that shit, and it's not even going to get to YouTube, like a person on YouTube themselves. Some of the tools that they have for these people can be gotten the more you get more points. Get more points, you can level up, so it's like a fucking app game for some stupid reason. And when you do this, for some reason, when you do this, when you get up to higher levels, you get tools that normal moderators should have, or maybe the YouTube channels themselves should have, so they can moderate their own fucking channel. Like, can we police our own website? Now they can moderate anyone's channel. Now, they don't get as many options as YouTubers themselves do for their channel, which, thank God, but they still get options, and that's still scary to think about. Let me police my own channel, alright? Not to mention, and this is by far the most infamous one, and probably why people are in such a shitstorm about this, understandably so. If you get around 400 or 500 points, I'm not exactly sure, you can mass flag videos. Yes, they're essentially promoting bullying. I know that wasn't their intention, but they're essentially promoting bullying on the site, because God knows there wasn't enough bullshit on the site to begin with. This is such a stupid fucking idea. I have no idea how to react to this, because I know it's gonna fuck up the site. You know, I don't think it's released yet, which it's coming, but I know it's not released yet, but when it's released, give it about a month or so, it's gonna start fucking up the site big time, because so many channels are gonna get fucked up because of this. And trolls are dedicated. Trolls are fucking dedicated. And, you know, they are vicious beings. If they don't know how to hack, this is just as good of an option. It may take longer, but it's still just as good of an option. And by God, I can only imagine how many people are going to abuse this. Again, trolls are dedicated. And what about companies that'll abuse this? What about specific groups that will abuse this, like hate groups, or maybe social justice warriors? More is probably the scarier thought. People that support Donald Trump may use this if anyone tries to discourage people from voting for Trump in the election or something like that. There's so many things that could go wrong with this, and for some stupid reason YouTube didn't pick up on this. You know how dedicated people are. That's why you wanted people to surf the comment section for you, because you don't want to spend money to do it. You guys are fucking retarded. You guys, you have to be fucking stupid. I don't know how you just, how did you think this was a good idea? That this was gonna help? No. It's not going to help. Like, there are, like, one or two things that people can do. Like, they can add, apparently they can add, like, captions and subtitles to videos, or maybe something like that. Like, I'm guessing for, like, older videos. Okay, there are, like, a few decent things, but most of it is shit. And most of the shit is really gonna hurt people and the site. And it's so unfortunate that YouTube is the only thing we have. I honestly don't even know why people bother with the site anymore. Like, and I know some people are going to say, well, come on, Cody, it can't be that. But no, if YouTube keeps going in the direction that it's headed, they're going to fucking die. Like, the channel, the website itself may still be around, but no one's going to want to use it anymore. They'll just either make another site that will compete with YouTube, or just make their own website and people just go over to that because they don't have to deal with any bullshit. And now you could say, oh, Cody, that's never going to happen because YouTube is just way too big and way too powerful. Yes, you're right. YouTube is really big and really powerful, but here's the thing. If they keep alienating their audience and people leave, because eventually YouTubers, even big ones like PewDiePie, will just see it as not worth it anymore. Because, well, if they're doing it for the money, why stick around when they can't even monetize their videos? Why stick around when they can't even make videos they want to make without being punished, but with like a takedown notice or a copyright or a false claim, or some asshole trying to ruin their day, or some person mass flagging videos, false flags, and people taking down their channel left and right. Eventually, people will just say, no, what, fuck it. And I can't get a response from these people. They're not respond. Like, they'll respond to PewDiePie because he has an enormous amount of subscribers, but for someone like, say, Some Call Me Johnny or Doug Walker, or someone that doesn't have 1 million subscribers, and even sometimes they don't respond to them either, they'll get screwed over too. They'll just get screwed over as well, and it's unfortunate, but I'm really thinking that YouTube is just going to die eventually if they keep going down this route. It's going to take a long time, granted. It's going to take a while and I'm not saying YouTube itself is going to cease to exist. I'm saying it's going to lose its audience. And then Google will realize that they fucked up. But you have burned so many bridges at this point that can you actually regain that once it's happened? Seriously, guys. I know some people are saying I'm overreacting, but I'm not. It takes a lot to piss some certain YouTubers off, but eventually they'll just quit YouTube if it just keeps going down this way. It's going to take a while. It's going to take another 10 years of bad decisions, but it'll happen if they keep going down this route, Google. Fix your shit. I am tired of you hearing about another news story of how YouTube fucked up. And, apparently you've been hearing our cries, but you haven't done anything about it. You've owned up to your mistakes, but you haven't done anything about it. You've owned up to it, you haven't fixed it. There's a difference. There's a fucking difference. And this YouTube's Heroes things it's not going to be the final straw. It's not going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, but it's certainly up there with one of YouTube's dumbest moves. And I can assure you, give it about a couple months or so, maybe a month at least, and people are just going to start mass flagging videos left and fucking right. It's going to be, at this point, it's almost impossible for new channels to get started, and at this point, maybe they don't even want to because they don't want to deal with all the bullshit. And as for people who monetize their videos, they're going to get, then shit's going to hit them as well, and it's just going to fuck up the site, and it's not going to be fun anymore. So, I don't know. Do you think I'm overreacting? If anyone watches this video, by all means, let me know if I'm overreacting or not. I'm going to sleep.